your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Bellow on the bellow on the
Yo, what's going on? It's Jay.
This is big.
It's Lit Logic. We're on episode 63.
63.
63. So today's...
That shit was spilling. That nigga beer got excited. Episode 63, baby.
A lot of people don't make it to 63.
You know what's crazy? Somebody said we were 3 episodes away. Remember episode 66? Was that the number?
This is 60 something. It might have been 68.
Son, all right, we close to it, man. Shout out to him. He know who he is. Bro.
Yeah,
This ain't no petty shit either, man. Shout out to him.
To the God.
For manifesting. Thank you, man. Hopefully that comes true sooner than later.
Bring him on for the episode.
We gonna have to talk behind camera about that.
My bad, yo. We over here.
No, ain't nobody know who we is. It's the right, because this plays into the right part. You know, if you know, you know. Into the episode we about to talk about.
I don't think so.
Mental illness.
Well, listen. Today's topic is about the Simone Biles situation.
Yeah.
The Olympic gymnast.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know,
Look at how many medals. Why you talking? How many medals she's on?
For those that don't know, she was deemed too good to qualify or participate in the gymnastics for the Olympics this year, because the committee said that if the other contestants would attempt to do the stuff that she does, it could cause serious injury and or death. So basically they're saying she's too good to compete, which I think is just bullshit.
It's very bullshit, especially coming from somebody that got that got 30 medals. Got 30. Starting in 2002, she got 30. 30 Olympic medals.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
She was competing all them times. What's the difference now?
I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. It's not fair. That's why. And this is the part I have a problem with, and I don't mean to cut you off. I just have a problem with, why should somebody have to dumb? That's like you dumbing your intelligence down to accommodate somebody else because they can't get it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why do you have to be on their level of stupidity just to get your point across? That's my whole argument with this. Why does she have to dumb her talent down to appease other people? If they want to be better, you go in the gym and you get better, because that's what set her aside from everybody else. That's what makes you different. That's why she's in the place where she's at. That's why she's on, the Wheatie boxes. She's doing the Olympic medals, because she's different. So why would you strip that away from somebody like that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
just to make her just like everybody else, to level the playing field.
Everything ain't always gonna be fair. Shit wasn't fair when Michael Phelps, was swimming. It wasn't fair when Usain Bolt was out there running track.
And may I remind you, Michael Phelps was swimming high. Like he was, like he won medals high, and that's supposed to slow you down. Just saying. Just saying, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, so she ended up, after they said that they wasn't going to score her when she goes and does her thing, she decided to lead the team and lead the Olympics. And some people feel some type of way about it.
I feel 50-50.
I don't feel no type of way about it at all. I'm not going to. But what's the point of me competing for if you're not going?
Look, and this is me.
If they're not going to judge you and score you.
And this is me, because we had this conversation about what's her face? Was it Shire? What's her name? The runner. I don't want to say her name wrong.
Oh, Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, Sha'Carri. You said Sha'Carri? Sha'Carri Richardson. Sorry about that. My apologies. But even Sha'Carri Richardson, she dropped out because it's like, I'm not running my shit. Why run everybody else's shit?
Well, it wasn't even. Well, did she drop out? I know
no, she dropped out because they kicked her out at 100 because that's her shit. Mm-hmm. But they were going to let her run the relays. But she didn't want to run the relays because that's not her shit. Mm-hmm. The 100, that's her shit because that's a personal PR. You know, for anybody that don't know what PR means, it's personal record. So, mm-hmm. You know, all track people, sports people's personal record. You know, and you got to ask yourself this question. If you wasn't competing for a sport, because how many years the Olympics come around? 3 to 4 years, right?
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years. So you're training, and how many days are in a year? How many days are in a year?
365.
365. You train 365 days for 4 years. Every year you're training for that one moment. Just for them to tell you, you know what, man? Even though weed is not on the card, you still can't compete. Wasn't steroids, wasn't an enhancing drug, it's fucking marijuana. That's supposed to slow you down. So for them thinking she's using that as an advantage for, to sped up, it's asinine. But you go to see how it plays hand in hand. Why hasn't nobody else of opposite color have ever had this problem? Because it seemed like, why is it such a big deal now that, not to jump shit from, one girl to another girl, but back to Simone, why is it a different story? Because she was just as good the last, 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, she was just as good. So what makes it different now?
I honestly don't know. But honestly, bro, and I said this on the last time when we talked about the Sha'Carri Richardson situation.
We gotta get it. That shit levitating.
You hear me pull up? I thought I was tripping for a second.
What the fuck you doing? Don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands after. Don't worry. I'm gonna wash my hands after.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lost my whole train of thought. What was I saying?
You was talking about the Sha'Carri Richardson thing.
Yeah, but and I'm trying, and what reference to? Because I'm trying to. Yeah, that shit just fucked me all the way up.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're having technical difficulties.
Nah, it ain't technical. Yeah, but I'm gonna play this back and be like, what the fuck was I talking about? Them, they don't remember.
Mad as shit. Mad as shit.
Yeah, man, but the shit is just so stupid because. Now I remember what I was saying. Honestly, bro, like I said this in the last video, when we was talking about the Sha'Carri Richardson situation. Fuck the Olympics.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they
I don't even watch the fucking Olympics.
I don't either.
I stopped watching it after the Dream Team.
Well, with all the scrutiny and all the other stuff that's been going on, it just ain't no point even really like competing.
It just seems like it's too much just for these athletes to get, to go through to get in the Olympics. Then they got to go through this shit. Because you got a place to go in. A lot of people don't understand that certain events you have to place to be asked to go in the Olympics. Like basketball, like them type of sports, obviously. If you're a good player, if you're like a superstar, you're a good player in the league, you're gonna play. But it's different for gymnastics, different for boxing, different for what? The swim team and polo, because they do water polo. Yeah, water polo, all that. Those you have to qualify. Like, you just can't be a boxer and say I want to go to the Olympics. No, you got to qualify for the Olympics, and you got to go through all that shit, and just to go,
My whole issue with this whole situation is people feel some type of way that she quit.
Why?
Like, why? Like, which I'm not gonna compete if I'm not getting scored.
Only reason I feel some kind of way is because I just don't like a quitter. But I do feel why she stepped down.
Bro, like, fuck all that quitting shit. You're not quitting. You're not doing what you came out there to do.
I'm gonna still do what I came to do, but I'm gonna be petty. just don't score me, but I'm not gonna dumb down my talent. That's why I said I would have handled it different.
My thing is like this.
I'm not dumbing down
Y'all
shit.
not gonna score me and give me a fair shot. Y'all not gonna get to see my talent.
That's fair enough.
Cause that's like a motherfucker. You go out there and play a pickup game, a ball, and motherfuckers be like, yeah, any points that he scored don't count.
Oh, bro, I'm not playing.
Yeah, like I'm not
bro. I'm taking the ball with me. After I score the point, it don't count. I'm taking the ball with me. It is what it is.
Motherfuckers not gonna play.
Nobody gonna play fucking with me. I'm gonna take the basketball. I'm gonna take the whole fucking basketball. Anybody gonna play?
That's my whole thing. So I get what she was saying. I think there was an interview. She was saying that she stepped away because trying to take like a mental break or whatever the case may be. But I don't think.
But that's a safe haven to say because she really can't come out and say, yeah, I'm not going to do it because these motherfuckers want me to dumb down. That's a safe haven. Now, and I'm not sitting there saying she don't have. No, I'm not sitting there saying she don't have mental issues, or not like I'm not saying she may not have a mental issue problem, but. For the safe bet, that's a safe road to take. If you're gonna do that, it's a safe road to take. And
fuck all that. Tell them motherfucker, you quit because they wasn't scoring you.
Yeah, I mean,
well.
I guess she was looking at it on a professional level.
U.S. ended up getting the silver medal. What? Don't blame her. Blame the fuck.
Yeah, blame the committee
that made that decision.
You don't want her to. I mean, because if she would have competed, they probably still would have got the silver because she's not. Giving her best. If she would have competed and she would have half-assed it, she would have half-assed it, I don't think they still would have won. Like, to get a gold medal? No.
Y'all got y'all.
And that's not knocking nobody on that Olympics team.
Y'all got y'all anger pointed at the wrong person. Blame people because, bitch, I wasn't gonna waste my time. I'm gonna go out there for it.
No. I mean, I do get what you're saying. That's a... But then in the same sense, you trained 4 fucking years every day. Cause I watched the documentary of her. I've seen the documentary of her. I don't know if it was a documentary or they was just doing like behind the scenes of her life and whatnot. But the training regimen, she works out every fucking all day for probably 6 hours. People, look, you think my 2-hour workouts every day is 6 hours a fucking day, jumping, flipping, doing all the other shit. Gymnastics doing, I don't really know about gymnastics too much, but I'm pretty sure that takes a toll on the body. You got to do that every single day while trying to have a personal life, while trying to handle this and trying to handle that. It's tough. And so to me, I feel like that's fucked up. Like, you tell me, hey, look, you can come here, but that thing you could do really well, don't do that. You can't do that. You're not going to get pointed for that. So why am I here?
It didn't even matter what she did. Her whole shit wasn't getting scored at all.
So even if she would have competed, it wouldn't have got scored? So what the fuck? So
there was no point in even going out. Like, what the fuck I'm going to go just to show them a good sport? Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that and fuck them.
Yeah, fuck that and fuck you.
Yeah. And for anybody that feels some type of way about it, fuck them too.
Word up. This is the one thing I don't get about people is how come people think they have a say in celebrities' lives? That's the point that
people's lives in general.
Yeah, that just really it really bothers me. People really go hard based off the fact oh, she should be doing this, and it's can you fucking do it? That's the question. Can you fucking do a jump, double flip into whatever the fuck? You probably can't.
I'll say this,
just saying.
People can have an opinion on something, but don't be so contradictory.
Don't be quick to judge without knowing the story.
Yeah, shit like that. The shit don't make no sense.
No.
Why would somebody compete if they're not getting scored?
And why would somebody be happy to not compete if they're not getting with a smile on their face supposed to be yeah, Olympics?
I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but I'm not doing something, competing in something if it don't count for nothing.
I do agree with you on that.
Yeah, if I'm playing the sport, if I'm going out there to try to do something, I'm gonna try to do the best of my abilities, whatever. So if I'm hooping, I'm gonna try to play the best, and I want my points to fucking count.
Yeah, especially if I go out there and bust my ass. Oh yeah, that's
So that shit, yeah, like you said before, ain't no reason to like reel back your talents or dumb down your talents just to appease to the fucking Olympics.
Yeah, work harder. That's what you do. You want to beat Simone, you work harder. Because she's working harder.
She set the bar.
And she keeping the bar.
It's either you do what you're comfortable with doing, so you don't try to fuck up, because they were saying, if they try to do what she does, they don't do it. As simple as that. Just don't do it.
I don't think no black should be in the, not saying not should be in the Olympics. I just think they should just boycott the Olympics. Like, not even, because it's like, who really watches the fucking Olympics? I don't. I don't know a lot of black people, and this is not I don't want to come off as racist or anything, but not a lot of black people watch the Olympics. And this is probably a main reason why, because it's always some bullshit. Every time they go across the sea to these countries, it's always some bullshit.
Honestly,
it's always some bullshit.
Yeah, but honestly, like, if you do what you do,
how are we going to watch the Olympics and you want to watch your favorite athlete, but your favorite athlete can't fucking compete? How do you tell your kid that looks up to that person, look, your favorite athlete can't compete because she's better than everybody? And they don't like that, so they told her they're not going to score her because she's better than everybody.
Well,
how do you explain that to your kids?
This whole Olympics this year has been one scandal after another.
Very.
Like from
this whole year has been a scandal.
From the whole Sha'Carri Richardson situation to this to them saying that black people gotta wear a certain swim cap because of their hair or whatever the case.
When the fuck did that rule even? It's like, what?
Honestly, it's just too messy. And honestly, there's really no point in even entertaining this shit.
Just don't go to the Olympics. Fuck them. Like, I'm sorry. Fuck the Olympics.
That's how I feel.
That's how I feel about it. Every country they have the Olympics in is some bullshit. And I don't even watch the Olympics, but when I hear about the Olympics and I gotta hear about bullshit, it's always from the Olympics. It's always from the Olympics. You'll never hear this shit on no fucking soccer. Like, it's always the Olympics. And it's crazy. It's like you don't want the United States to win that bad, so you trying to sabotage certain I mean, look, it's cool. I get it. They did it in Rocky. What was the Rocky Creed died? That was 3, right? No, that was Cloverland. That was 2. Rocky. Yeah, Rocky 2. That's when Creed died. Yeah, when they had to rush and take the steroids, nobody said shit about that when they killed that nigga in the ring. Like, nobody said shit about that, killing somebody in the ring, man. I kid you not.
Oh, in the damn town.
They should have. Shout out to Creed.
Honestly, bro, that shit was crazy because even before throwing in the damn towel, freaking
his ass whooped by Royce.
The ref should have called the freaking fight off anyway. Cause my man wasn't throwing no punch. He was just sitting there getting punched on it.
My man, they had cameras on that man in the fucking lab, like he was a fucking machine. And this nigga punching 1,000. Now who the fuck punch 1,000?
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. That nigga on Royce.
Yeah, but not to get too off topic.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all.
Nah, it's all good. But honestly, bro, like with this whole Olympic situation, I just hope that the people of color, like athletes, they maybe shed some light on what be really going on.
Yeah, use your common sense.
And don't be like trying to showcase your talents to people that don't really appreciate it.
Yeah, like I can't agree with you more. Like you said, it's like going to work for free.
Yeah.
It's like going to work for free.
You doing that?
Hell no. Fuck no.
Never.
So, but I do agree with you on that. It's a fucked up situation, and it's not going to be the last time.
Yeah.
I hate to sit there and be a Debbie Downer, but it's not. It's not going to be the last time, because you see how something silly, because this is some silly shit. Oh. This is not even it's silly, and this is the crazy part, that this is big news. That's the fucked up part. This is big news. This is what people care about the most. That she's not competing in the Olympics. Like, this is the big, and nobody ain't talking about why Donald Trump ain't in jail yet for storming a Capitol fucking building. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about how Trump and his sons put on Twitter telling people it's plain look, evidence. I'm not even gonna lie. Evidence. The same shit that these rappers be getting arrested for putting on their social media. Why the fuck they not getting arrested for putting it on their social media? That should be news. This is not news. I'm sorry. It's that because this is some normal shit. That's like if you go to work and you tell your boss, and your boss telling you, hey, look, Jay, we're gonna need you to pull the double, but we're not gonna pay you. and you can't go to sleep. Shitting me, right? Shitting you, right? Because you're not staying. So what makes y'all think she gonna go to the fucking Olympics?
That was like when that when they had that government shutdown.
And want y'all to come to work?
No, it wasn't me. It was the TSA people. They was telling them they still gotta come to work, but they wasn't getting paid. Lost your fucking mind.
Lost your fucking noggin. What? Hell no.
So I got my uniform on. So I getting paid today?
I ain't getting paid. If you know, you know, man. Shout out to that man, yo.
Clint Coley. Man.
Yo, Clint Coley, hit us up, bro. Shout out to that man. We need an interview.
Oh man, yeah, bro. Like that's really what it comes down to. So hopefully, you know, within the next few years, you know, people start realizing what the fuck going on in the Olympics and this.
I feel like they need to start realizing. They should have been realized shit from the Richardson shit. It was fucking weed.
Even before that, bro, there's been so much controversy.
So much bullshit.
Even before this whole shit was going on with all that. So I don't know, man. But shout out to Simone Biles, because you know we know who you are and what you can do. 30 Olympic medals. Right. That woman had to say shit. We know what you can do, man. So regardless of whether you competed or not, we know you're the best. So
yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is.
But in the same sense, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with this. Do you feel like these celebrities, you know, speaking on the mental health thing, you know, mental health is a serious, matter. But do you feel like a lot of these celebrities use that as a cop-out? You know, when when the pressure of the world or the pressure of the questions and everything feels like it's just like caving in. Do you feel like a lot of...
Hell no, it ain't no cop-out. See, on the outside looking in, it might seem like that way, but we don't deal with a lot of the shit that they deal with.
Exactly.
So,
and that's
not only do you gotta the pressure of performing whatever you gotta do to a certain level, but you gotta deal with always
paranoid.
You always gotta deal with
what, scrutiny, backlash?
Nah, just to always be in the spotlight. Everywhere you go,
that's something you signed up for.
There's cameras and I get it, but people gotta realize that these people are human too. Yeah. So regardless of how amazing or like unhuman that they seem, they're still humans.
Prime example. Not to cut you off. Tiger Woods. Prime example. People thought that man was unhuman for years, and look how it's unfolding now. And people are so fucking shocked. Tiger got sex scandals. Tiger's crashing cars. He's an alcoholic. It's like Tiger's a normal human being.
All these athletes fucking. It's like this ain't nothing new. I'm just saying. This ain't nothing new. There was some shit come out. People supposed to act like, what the fuck you think this is?
But I'm just saying, like,
shit just fall in your lap.
But I'm just saying, like, people thought that was like not Tiger, and it's like Tiger is a normal human being. You take that money away, he's just a normal nigga named Tiger Woods.
Hey, man,
that's it.
Even with the nigga, like Tiger Woods, like the fuck. So what that mean?
Yo, we gonna be back.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. People just hold these people to such a high standard sometimes.
I mean,
this is like, bro,
you gotta be put at a high standard. You're a celebrity, as they may say.
We all human.
Absolutely.
They ain't supposed to do this. They ain't supposed to act a certain man. Fuck all that. You act how you act.
I'm gonna keep it G. If I ever become a celebrity, I'm disappearing. I think I'm gonna do the show. we gonna do the show. I'm not gonna have no social media. I'm gonna be like Jay-Z.
Hey man, that's how you feel.
Nah, I ain't.
By all means, but you know, that's the thing. I remember like a while ago I seen this thing is like, would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich.
You know, because nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Exactly. Nobody can ask you for money. Nobody can't ask you
for money.
They can not if they know I'm rich. I'm not saying shit. I ain't posting shit. I ain't doing none of that.
Somebody gonna know.
Yeah, my closest friends. Absolutely. My interview, absolutely.
Somebody gonna know. Let's just learn to say no.
I mean, look, closest friends, girlfriend, family, those are the only people I feel like that should know. You know?
No.
Everybody else, I mean, yeah, they should know, but it's not like a welcoming party like, hey, I'm rich.
All right, I feel like we're rambling.
We did go off topic. I mean, we can edit this.
Nah, we good. You know, it's just a little ramble. We do it every episode.
Yeah, I mean, they like it, right? Y'all like it, right?
I don't know.
Did they like it?
I don't know. One more off-topic thing, because this is something that was on social media today. And I just want to get people's opinion about it. So, Icebox or O?
Oh.
I'm going Icebox.
What? Why?
Because honestly, O is the better song.
Yes.
But Icebox was a bigger hit. So,
okay.
That's my whole thing. I like both songs, but when it comes to the bigger hit, it's Icebox. But O was the better song.
O was the best. O was the best.
Yeah, that's what you got to play when you know about to get your turn up on. Shout out to Wade.
Shout out to the Brody. Yeah.
Shout out to Wade.
Hey, if you know, you know. You was there, you was there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boy, man. Shout out to that guy.
You just had to be there.
You just had to be there. That's a funny nigga, yeah. Funny dude, yeah.
Yo, but y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The same shit I tell y'all at the end of every video. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all do it, some of y'all don't, but you know.
Like, heart, subscribe. Maybe if I do it, follow, comment back, please. And you see, you gotta throw the please in there, please. But on some real shit, you know, like it's like me and Jay say after every episode. You know, definitely do all that stuff. We definitely appreciate everybody. You know, y'all keep showing us love, so obviously, you know, they want us to keep doing videos. So we're gonna keep doing videos. You know? We're gonna put out material, we're gonna try to come, you know, we're coming up with new stuff, you know? We got better since the first episode.
We're doing a little bit.
Yeah, we doing good, man.
I know I said this before, but we're gonna start getting some new equipment too, so.
And we're gonna start getting some new guests. And while keeping the old ones, but we're gonna get some new guests because we tired of putting the APP out for y'all niggas. Y'all gonna either bring y'all asses or give her away. And that's by management. That's not by me, that's by management.
Yeah.
That's by management. Don't shoot the messenger.
We got the memo on that. So
yeah, it's by management.
It's out of our control.
It's out of our control. Management said it. Y'all not gonna be here. We're gonna have to cancel y'all for a year. Now, y'all can't come back on the show for a year, but y'all can definitely still support it until y'all bring y'all asses back on this fucking show.
Oh, man.
It's all jokes, kind of. I'm being dead ass serious. Bring your ass on the show, yo, and stop playing so we can get these episodes out.
Y'all heard what he said.
Yeah, I heard what I said, man. Bring our asses on the show so we can do these episodes, man.
So
Jay tired of this shit.
A little bit, yeah. Until next time, I'm Jay.
I'm B.
And this is Lit Logic. Catch y'all next time. Peace.